Hello, so we are ready for the live FB show. May I?
Finally. Am I visible? Am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah, Shruti, you are. And
Okay.
am I audible too?
Yes, you're audible. Your audio is clear. Your video is very clear. And I'm so happy that we are on time and we are starting this.
Sure.
I would like to introduce myself to everyone. My name is Shruti. I'm the content manager at G Caffe. And today I'm going live with Deepak Sharma, the author of Wings to Fly. This book, Wings to Fly, is being launched this week. And it's coming out on 29 July, and today we are going to have some discussion around the same. Just to talk a little about Deepak sir and his life. He has been associated with Udayan Care for quite a long time now, over a decade, more than 13, 14 years now. And he has been working selflessly all these years. He has dedicated his entire life and quite literally his mind, soul, body, uh, possessions, and most importantly, time to this organization and to all the noble causes that the organization vouches for. Uh, Udayan Care is a public charitable trust that was registered in 1994, and it has been helping or working towards empowering women, children, young adults in about 34 cities across India. And so far, they have successfully touched about 25,000 or much more young lives and created impact. And Deepak's role has been very uh, strong in this drive, and we are very thankful for people like Deepak who are voluntarily devoting themselves, their lives, their everything to such causes. Deepak is a mentor to so many children and young adults, and he's as jolly as he's humble, as down to earth as he's action packed. And I'm so glad to be talking to you about this book right now. How do you feel, Deepak? How's the day going?
So, good morning, Shruti, and good morning to all the viewers who are watching this Facebook session live. So, you have already mentioned a couple of things, so I won't repeat, but briefly let me tell you, okay, this book, Wings to Fly, is about my journey with Udayan Care for last 13 years. And from 2009 to 2013, it was like a part-time volunteer while I was working with Tata Teleservices, which was my last job. And then from 2013 to 2022, as on date we are talking, it's been 9 years, and it has been a most fulfilling, enriching, and satisfying journey. And with so much to share, and all this is I have tried to cover in this book, with so many successful stories and anecdotes, and something which I really cherish, and I'm sure going forward people would love reading it.
Yeah, I'm very hopeful, and I'm very keen to see how the book responds because, like you said, it does cover a good, huge part of your life. And like you have dedicated such a big section, such a big segment of your life to Udayan care and the causes. The book is also, I feel, divided in the same way, wherein you're talking less about your childhood or corporate life and more about your time spent in social service, in caregiving, and everything. Tell us more about your journey with Udayan Care, Deepak.
So Shruti, like I have from my early days, I have always thought that life has got three stages, and whatever I'm going to state in during this interaction today will be purely my personal views, which I've read somewhere or uh, on some social media or read through the books which I keep reading. That so life has basically three parts. The initial is the learning phase when we are in school, college. Then the next is obviously the corporate phase where we earn for our family, for our livelihood. And the last phase is the returning phase. So yes, I can say with confidence that I'm in the last phase of my life. And I joined Udyan Care Greater Noida home in 2013 as a mentor father. And Udyan Care runs these homes with a unique concept. Let me share with you. This is something very unique to Udyan Care, that we have a concept of mentor parents. And we have so many homes in NCR and Jaipur, Kurukshetra, and all these homes have got mentor parents, whether a mentor mother or a mentor father. And we have a full family-like living concept in these homes, where yes, these children or the girls or the boys who live in these homes may not have their parents, we are not aware of their parents. So we try to give them as much as a family environment as possible, and whether it is going to school to attend their PTMs or going to college for their admissions or their vocational courses, and for anything and everything related to the child, like I used to do for my own son when he was in school, maybe 15, 20 years back. So possibly you
Hmm.
can say I am living a second life and spending time with these children in the day-to-day activities. So as I keep repeating, it's most fulfilling. And the best part is that I keep telling these children that, see, I'm not doing any favor to anyone, either to the organization or to children or to anyone. It was purely my own dream when I was 36, and all that is spelled out in the book. So when the readers read, they will come to know that what happened when I was 36. But that dream was sown in 36, the age of 36. That's what I'm living for. And it's, as I said, a wonderful journey with Udyan Care.
Yeah. Your story is very motivating, very encouraging, and like you said, it's a personal goal that you're taking ahead, that you're pursuing. And I also remember uh, Udayan Care also vouches this thing that they believe in give nurturing the young minds in such a way that they become self-reliant, and they also um, have this feeling of giving back to the society, which I guess lies very parallelly to your motive and your seed of thought that was germinated when you were 36. So you've clearly done so much for the society, for the cause, for various causes like quality education and equality and empowerment and whatnot. And your book captures all this essence, which is also even more inspiring. Would you like to talk about what lies ahead of this now? What are your like you said that when you were 36 you had something in mind which is now, which is the life that you're living now. So now that you're living this life, what lies ahead of it, and what are your future goals and visions uh, for your personal life as well as the cause that you are so dedicated to?
So Shruti, just as I said, when I started this journey in 2013 as a full-time volunteer, slowly I got associated with a lot of activities on Udyan Care. And
Mhm.
in 2016, I came on the Udyan Care board as an advisor. And I took up a big challenge of doing fundraising for the organization. So since 2017, I started doing fundraising, and let me share with you in 2017, 18, 19, 20. then 2019 till 19 actually to 2021 was pandemic time. These 3 4 years I raised a lot of funds for the organization, and for that I would just like to thank my support from my family, friends, ex-colleagues, corporate donors who were really very so supportive, knowing me personally and professionally. So they all contributed to the cause of the organization. And then 2019, I came on the Udayan Care Board as a trust. The board possibly decided that I should be joining them as a trustee. So 2019, I joined as a trustee. And now coming back to your question about the vision. So see, vision, the book very clearly says that my life is dedicated to the cause of Udayan Care. So whatever is the Udayan Care vision. So today Udayan Care's vision statement is very simple: making young life shine. It's a four letter vision, but it encompasses so many things, right? So making young life shine is the my vision. And let me share with you that recently, or maybe this last week only, I have just my website has gone live, which is deepaksharma.life, life, and there also I have put a vision of my own on my website, and that vision is that economic independence for every girl. So this is also very important, because I personally feel that, and I think many people would agree that today, whatever wherever India is to go into to become a developed nation, definitely girls' education, girls' empowerment, and women's self-independence is very crucial to this. तो हिंदी की एक कहावत है कि अगर एक महिला पढ़ जाती है तो पूरा परिवार पढ़ जाता है. It's very old saying, but yes, I you can say trying to practice it, walk the talk जिसे बोलते हैं. So trying to do whatever I can do in that particular area. So, and further, I would just like to add that Udayan Care in 2020, just before the pandemic, we had worked out a strategic document for 2025. The entire board had set, deliberated over a couple of days, and then we drew out a complete 5 year strategic plan that what will be our, where we will reach after 5 years. And then suddenly this pandemic came in March 2020. And yes, we were also under severe stress, because all the organizations were suffering because of the pandemic. But thankfully, as I said, God has been very kind. God is great, both in terms of supporting, and so far so good. Till 2022, we have been able to meet that strategic vision in spite of the pandemic. And again, here I would like to really thank all our Udayan Care partners, donors, my own, as far as my own personal friends, again my family, which has always been so supportive in everything what I try to do. So I think the vision of Udayan Care, the strategic direction for 2025, that is my vision as well for the organization. And definitely I look forward to meeting that along with my own fellow partners, corporates, friends, and others.
Yeah, that's very clearly stated and very thoughtful, very noble, and it just shows how immersed your life is with the cause of Udayan Care, and how it has just, it's very porous in some ways, we can say, because the ideas are so similar, the vision is so clear, and of course, we know how dedicated you have been. So, all the best for that, and congratulations that all the goals that you had set in your meeting, all those goals despite COVID, and how so well you have, achieved that despite all the difficulties and challenges. So, congratulations on that, and all the best for the future goals and visions that you just shared with us. Deepak, tell us, now that you have talked about your visions and goals with respect to your life and the organization, tell us about your expectations from this book, Wings to Fly. What did you have in mind when you started writing this story, and where do you want to take this from here?
So, Shruti, again, I will go back slightly in time, and this thought of writing the book, and which I have acknowledged in my Wings to Fly also, the first seed was sown by a very dear friend of mine, Mr. Ashish Chakravarti, if he's there on the call or listening. 4 years back, he works with Genpact, and we were just sitting in his office, Noida office, and just chatting across. And I distinctly remember he telling me, that was 2018, and I was just 5 years into Udayan Care as a full-time volunteer. And Ashish just casually mentioned कि सर आप बुक क्यों नहीं लिखते आपकी 5 साल की जर्नी इतनी अच्छी रही है and you should be writing so that it might inspire some more individuals. So then I said, Ashish, yeah, it's a good idea, and I will definitely work on it. But then that was there behind the back of my mind. But then possibly because coming from an engineering background, that we don't have that habit of writing and all that stuff. So yes, that the time passed on, and then this pandemic came. All right. So yes, globally, so many people lost their lives, and even in our own family, we lost many people. But that possibly looked like came as a sort of a blessing in disguise for me. That there was some time. Obviously, the movements were restricted. Most of the time, I was spending in the home. So August 2020, to be precise, recalling what Ashish had sown the seed, I picked up the diary and started writing about for the book. And then it took almost 1.5 years. By February 2020, I was able to complete it. And on the way, there was a lot of people. I would like to name them. Mr. Sutirtha Sanyal, he supported me a lot in writing this book. Then we have a lot of other people like Mr. Pawan Dua, very close old friend in ABB. Then Mr. Vikram Datte. I've acknowledged everyone in the book if you read the acknowledgement section. And everyone who supported me, Mr. Vikram Datte did a lot of editing, grammar mistakes, English, he writes so brilliantly. So all these things, and then finally the manuscript was ready by February 2020. And then after that, I was told by my friend Pawan that Notion Press is a good publisher. And without a blink of an eye, I connected with them. And that's how the process started. And the book is now come into final shape, ready to be launched on 29th July. Many people ask me why 29th July. So let me share here with you that this book is dedicated to my father, late father. And he will be, and he was my role model, an ideal. So 29th July is his 88th birthday. He is no more, but definitely the book is dedicated to him. And I am hopeful that it makes good reading for the readers.
I'm sure it will. It incorporates so many incidents from your life, and you are a living example of a living embodiment of inspiration, giving and caregiving, giving back to society and everything. So I'm sure the book does equal wonders for you, if not more. And before we move on to next question, I would just quickly like to read out the comments that have come so far. And I would also request all the viewers right now, if they have any questions, they can keep sending us the questions, which I can ask Deepak sir. Uh, Before that, I'll just quickly read what people are saying about you right now. Bharat Bolega says that we are looking forward to a great conversation today. Um, Tridip Deka is asking, how can I join Udayan Care as a volunteer? Would you like to take that, sir?
Oh, it would be a great pleasure. Anyone willing to join as a volunteer? And I'm just sharing my number. It's a WhatsApp number. And you can just text me, and trust you me, within 24 hours or maybe less. If you are available, I will connect with you. And my number is 92121 00026. I will just repeat 92121 00026. So we actually volunteering just to share with about volunteering. Volunteering is a very, very important pillar of our organization. I too joined as a part-time volunteer in 2009, and for that I should thank Teach for India, through which I went, as it is all mentioned in the book. And obviously thanks to Udayan Care and its founder, Dr. Kiran Modi, who gave this opportunity to me to be part of this organization. So volunteering is something we have almost 1300 plus volunteers pan India. So as Shruti in her earlier opening statement mentioned that we are there in 15 states and 34 cities. And today, as I said, 1300 plus volunteers. So more than welcome. And I've just shared my number. Text me and I will connect with you, guide you, and we would love to have you. Whosoever wants to be a volunteer, we'd love to have you as a volunteer. God is great.
I hope your query is addressed through this. Uh, Avtar Singh and G Call is wishing us good morning. Ashish Chakrabarti says, wonderful Deepak sir, you are an inspiration to all of us. May you continue to do such great work. Sadia Prince says that she is also looking forward to the book release and she's wishing you all the best. Arun Gupta says this is going to be successful launch of Wings to Fly, and I am with you in this. So that I really hope this is going to be a very successful launch. Um we have another comment. We all friends from AMU are proud of Deepak sir, Deepak for his devotion to society for economic upliftment of girls as a trustee of Udayan Care. Uh, Thanks for sharing your contact, sir. We all love you, uncle. Keep up the good work, Deepak bhai. I see you have a lot of admirers here and people who are there for your for your support and everything. Okay. Sheetal says, I'm so proud of you, Papa. Vivek says, sir, you are providing mentorship to many students, but believe me, you are indirectly mentoring many people like me, which again I would like to agree with. Do you want to say anything to all these good things that people are pouring in about you?
Oh, I've actually, my eyes have gone moist actually, and it's been so, I'm touched by each and every comment that I'm failing to and I would just like to thank everyone from the core of my heart for these wonderful comments. I love you all and God bless all.
G Smashing Paul says, many congratulations, Deepak ji, on this mighty feat. Looking forward to your launch. And I'm sure when people are so in love with how you have made it, we expect well that this is all going to do wonders for this book when its publication is launched and everything. This book, I've taken a quick read at this book, and I feel that yes, this book does want to make you pause for a moment and go back and reflect on your own life, that how things are, what have we been doing, and to get inspired from you, that how you have so successfully and so effortlessly, in a way, I would say. I'm sure it would have been very, very challenging, but you made it look very effortless in how you made the switch from corporate world to uh, this social cause, this noble cause. And now, with the publication of this book, I have only good words to say about you, and I wish you all the luck and success. Sir, would you like to quickly tell us where can people find your book once it's out in market, and just some details about uh, uh, the book, the price, the and also about the cause that you said that the sale will the all the profit from the sale will go to the Udayan Cares Fund. Would you like to talk a little about that?
Yeah, so basically the book is available on Indian platform at both Amazon and Flipkart, and one can even go to the Notion Press website and order. And trust you me, if you order from Notion Press website, the author earnings are much more. and the entire we let me share with you, it is printed on the book also that the all sale proceeds or author earnings will go to Udayan Care. So the more people buy from Notion Press website, we get more author earnings and Udayan Care benefits more. So this is one part. And the book is also available on the international Amazon platform, amazon.co.uk. So for the international viewers, if there are any, or if people would like to connect with international readers, so it is available. And a couple of friends of mine have already bought the book in UK, shared with me. So book is available. In India, it is priced at 251 rupees, and in the international market, it is available at $10. So it is already listed, and one can visit these two, Flipkart, Amazon, and Notion Press website, who are the publishers for this book. And I'm being very transparent. 251 rupees की जो किताब है, उस पे roughly 20% is the author earning. So whatever, as I said, author earnings come will go to my Udayan Care's cause. So I request all the viewers who are here and others in their own network, if they could support in sale of this book. Ultimately, the cause benefits and the society as a whole benefits, which is my vision and vision of the organization as well. Thank you.
Just before we come to the end of this live conversation, there's a question for you that how did you decide the title of this book?
That's the question. And actually, Shruti, before I decided, I was actually reading Wings of Fire of Abdul Kalam, because there are certain, because I only read inspirational books. Let me put it that way. Everyone has a different choice of reading books. So I only read inspirational books, and because from that I draw inspiration, and the same stories I can share with my children also, because ultimately everyone needs inspiration. So I was just reading that Wings of Fire, and I was sitting with one of my friend. I don't know whether he's there or not today, but Pavan Dua. So I was just sitting at his home, and just we were discussing about different options for the title. So I told him, I'm reading Wings of Fire these days. So this friend of mine, Pawan, just jumped. He says, "You just title it Wings to Fly." He suggested this, Wings to Fly. And there it was like, you can say, that moment, yes, Manaka, that's a wonderful title. And that's possibly I am trying to do with my children, young adults. So that it was, you can say, more by a chance, but I think a very apt title now, I feel.
Oh, completely, I agree with you. I feel that you got your wings to fly after your association with Udayan Care, and now you have become a catalyst wherein you are enabling more young adults to get their wings to fly with your support. There are two more questions, and okay, three more questions, and I guess we'll take a call after that. We'll just take these three questions if time permits and if you wish to answer it. One question is, I want to volunteer but can't take out time right now. Is there any way we can help without actively being associated with the NGO?
So my answer to every question to the viewers or anyone is, please take down my number, WhatsApp me, and I would call you back, connect with you, and guide you in what way, what fashion. I can understand that could be different scenarios. So please, again, I'm repeating my number, 9212100026. Just message me or WhatsApp me on this number with your name, and trust you me, in less than 24 hours, I will connect with you and then guide you, suggest you how you can be partnering with the Care. Thank you.
Then we'd be posting this live conversation link. We'd also mention your number along with it because this question has come up multiple times.
Sure.
And that your number is there, and anyone who has missed it or not been able to note it down, they can
I think
always
Shruti,
get back.
there is one question I am just reading out, and possibly this could be the last question because I think the time is possibly a limitation. Why did you choose to be associated with Udayan Care and not any other NGO? So, Mr. Mahendra Singh has asked this question. तो सर इसका आंसर सिंपल है, आप किताब खरीदिए, उसमें आंसर मिलेगा आपको। और इसकी पूरी रीज़न है क्योंकि मैं, मेरी जो ड्रीम 36 में थी, मुझे गर्ल्स एजुकेशन के साथ आई वांटेड टू बी एसोसिएटेड, एंड उदयन केयर वाज पॉसिबली द राइट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, and it's history now, and but still if you read the book you will get very clear answer in that Wings to Fly. Thank you.
Okay, I guess we have covered all the questions except one. We'll just take this final question if you allow, sir, and then we'll
Sure.
end the conversation. Can we join the book launch if it is happening at any place? Else, we shall be joining the function online in any case. So, are there going to be live streams, or are what is this situation? I guess that is what people want to know.
Yeah, so there are plans to have a live streaming of the launch on 29th. And still, if you would like to join in person, again, I've shared my number. Please connect with me, and we'd love to have you on the launch. Most welcome. Thank you.
That's very uh, humble of you. And I think with this, we come to the end of this interview. And there are all just good things about you that people are pouring in, and very well deserving. So I hope you keep raising the morale of all the children you're associated with, all the people you're associated with. You keep emboldening young minds, and may all your visions that you've shared with us today, they come true, and this book will be very successful event.
Thank you, Shruti.
End